Hey, it's me, I'm JC from JC. And I'm back with hair porn. Yes, you see this hairstyle is very important. Why? Because this month I'm going to be giving you a hair talks, maybe two, I don't know. But more importantly, I want you to understand how big of a deal this month is. It's December, and a lot of us are all doing our protective styles. So this is hair talks. First and foremost, this is hair talks, and I'm going to be explaining why. Now, if you're in a hotter climate, you may be rocking your curls still. But since I'm in the South, and I'm in North Carolina, I'm not in the city. I'm in Western North Carolina. Send me some stuff. Now, but seriously speaking, it is a very imperative thing right now is to get into our protective styles. And hair talks for me means that I get to talk about my hair. Not so much my hair, but what a lot of us are doing at the same time. You notice some people have videos where they have their hair out, but it's in a protective style before. My hair now is in this style right here. Now, this is a chunky twist. Let's see. I call it chunky twist because, no lie, I kind of gave it more of a dimension, and like my back is like really big compared to the front. And what's going on is basically this is going on, and I'm trying my best to keep my hair and my twist almost all week long. Now, what is protective style? Protective styles are when you're having your curls put away. Now, what does that mean? Truly is this. Most people do protective styles around the holiday season. Not so much the holiday season, but colder months or harder months. Or say if you work out intensively, you do the same thing. So it kind of makes sense to do a protective style. Now my protective style, my go-to protective style has always been twist. I can do braids, I can do cornrows. I'm saying for me. Now for everyone else, a lot of people get sew-ins, braids where you have weaving when you have fun hair and you have braids all over, crochet braids, crochet twists, and then there is kinky twist. There's so many styles. I don't recommend kinky twist because that's really small and it may damage your hair. Now, what about this helps our hair and what hurts our hair? When it comes to doing your own hair and having it like say in my two-strand twist, it is actually, I think, the most healthy hair. It's more healthier than doing a braid out. Doing a braid. Braids, for some reason, just like twists, are it tugs harder. So, like, say the last style I had, like the last video I saw last week, was the braid out. Sometimes if you braid too hard, it's a lot more risk because of the 3 strands that you're pulling from compared to the 2 strands. Like, what does that mean? This right here is 2 strands. If you don't notice, like you see that, and that, those are 2 separate strands of my hair. Whereas a braid would be 1, 2, and 3. And then you get this. And you pull, you're tugging at it a lot. And you're trying, and a lot of people will say, why you tug? A lot of people want it very neat. And then the neater, a lot of people that braid hair, they'll do it so hard where it's going to be real tight. Now, the tighter it is, really does not matter, but we grow up in a society where we want everything neat, and we want neat, we want chic, we want beautiful, and we want like very defined hair, very chic, very like close to your scalp, being like that. This is the society we grow up in, and being part of our community and being part of like the hair community. It's really normal to even hear the word chic or like, I want my edges to be sleek. You know what I'm saying? And there's nothing wrong with it. It's just, you have to learn to kind of understand what you're doing to your hair. A lot of people, when it comes to braids, they also give yourself a protein treatment beforehand or any type of protective style. They'll do a they'll give you a little bit of a like say you're doing a deep conditioner, and you're doing like say maybe 3 or 4 different deep conditioners. Some people straighten their hair before they do a protective style, and all of that's well and good. Some stuff does hurt your hair, but like I said, it's a lot of stuff that you're doing. Like for instance, I have a friend that did this. She'll blow dry her hair completely, where her curls are now like just straight. It's not completely straight, it's just blow dried. But it blow dried to the point where all her kinks and all her curl pattern is now protected while she gets her hair braided. So you add the hair and then you do the braid, right? So what it does is it's going to help your hair not have to revert, because your hair is going to revert regardless, even in a protective style. But while it's straightened, it will help kind of people catch it while they braid, because it's very damaging. Braids are not as damaging as people make it seem. And people say why we do protective styles is to help our hair grow. It's not so much help our hair grow, but the reason why it helps our hair grow the most is because we're not touching it. The one person that actually stunts your growth the most is you. Now, people want to say this, the stylists, yes, they are a part of it, because they may just did a little too tightness, or they went too small and you're not used to that when you do it yourself. That is all well and good. But the reason why we're in a protective style a lot of times is so while the winter goes on, we can get out and go. You take 5 minutes compared to 25 minutes compared to an hour to sprucing up our hair, and then we have to go. So protective styles for, like, say me, helpful, and then it's not helpful. Like, this protective style is a week. I'm going to probably have my hair out in a day or two. But I'm used to doing a week hairstyle. I can go for 2 weeks. This style may last, maybe, this hairstyle will probably last a week to 2 weeks. Now, people say about chunky twists compared to like smaller twists. Does it matter? No, it doesn't. I like twists. My go-to has always been twists. I love doing braid outs, but braid outs for me are like 1 to 2 or 3 days tops, and then the braid out occurs. And then, like, say my twist, I like having my hair probably twisted. Like, say if I'm doing like a bomb twist out. For me, I would do 2, maybe 4 days where I install it the first day, now because that's 1, and then 3 days later, then I do a twist out. And then I let my hair stay out until wash day. And that's just it. Whereas now I'm in protective style mode, I will literally now have my hair only out for 1-2 days at max. So I can let my hair breathe. That is a very key thing when it comes to protective styles, is your time spacing. Some people do protective styles where it's like upwards of 2 months to 3 months. And I don't really want to say like, oh my God, that's a problem. But it's something I would never ever recommend personally, because you're going 2 months without doing your hair. That's cool. But don't stretch it to like 3 whole months, 4 whole months, 5 whole months. And then you're like, what happened to my hair? Why is it so matted? You know, there's a lot of reasons why that happens. And then people are like, well, I lost so much hair. We all lose hair. And any protective style you do, naturally, you're going to have some type of shedding. Your shedding can get worse when you do a protective style for a longer term. And also the tension you're putting on it. Say if you got braids for 8 weeks to 10 weeks. 10 weeks is stretching it. Now, if the hairstyle still looks good and stuff like that, then you take it out. And then you notice the parts where you was like, ooh. That part, your hair starts falling out right there. Or more came out that part. That's because of the tension that you added to your hair. A lot of protective styles sometimes means for the first few days, wrap that up. Upwards of a week. Like, alright, and we're back. I don't know what happened. I had some typical difficulties which can occur. So far as like tension, okay, I will say this. If you do a protective style where you're like, okay, I want to twist. Say you're doing a twist like I'm doing a twist, or say you're going to go a little bit smaller. How long can a twist last? I would try your best to do it 2 weeks. If you can try your best to hold out 2 weeks and then you see your hair and you're like, ooh, how many days do you need to rest? 2, upwards of 4. Now, I would say, oh, you give a week off. It's up to you. But say for me personally, I like to get 2 days to 4 days so my hair can have its fun and you can see the voluminous of your hair. And you're like, wow, look at it. Yes. And then protective style comes back. Now, how long do we do like protective styles around the winter? It's funny. It depends on the person. Some people, if you're in TWA stage, a lot of you are like, what do I do? Your go-to, honestly, at TWA, I'm not gonna lie, I learned how to do my hair at a certain length, and I was doing twists. But I will say this: if you can do if you can if you can do bantu knots, you get bantu knots are very easy for like a TWA, where you don't have to just use your fro, or you can do 2-strand twists. And last but not least, you can probably try finger coils. And yes, it's annoying because it's a long process just to do for like, and you just keep your curls that way. And that way your hair is still gonna be curly and it's gonna be beautiful. Or I'm not gonna lie, I'm missing like the sponge method. That may work too, and you just wash your hair accordingly. And for guys like my hair, for guys and girls out there that want to do braids and stuff like that, it's okay. I mean, everyone asks that question like, "Ooh, would you ever use weave?" Not me. I kind of wanted one time just to do like crochet braids, just to do it, but like I would want to do private crochet, like where it's like dreads, like crochet twist. Yeah, I wouldn't do that though. It's just not me. And it's nothing against anyone out there. I want you to understand your hair, your goal, have fun with your hair. But if you're trying, my channel mainly, my whole goal for you when it comes to these hair talks is for you to get more information. And also for you to really feel like you understand your hair. Now, that means, and it really does mean that you have to figure out what works for you. Now, a protective style for someone like, say, me, when I say act like this will last a week for me, for you, you probably like, well, that could last 3 weeks. I'm going to try that. And if you find out that it does, yeah, you. But I want you to also remember to also add a LOC to your protective style. Please remember, your hair is like this for a reason. Does not mean you do not need your roots. Your roots want oil. Your roots need some type of moisture. So if you don't work out or you don't feel like you do enough during the day, add your own type of LOC, where it's your own oil mix, your own conditioning mix. It does not matter what you choose to use as long as you use it. Because end of the day, honestly, your hair loves oil. My hair loves oil. But your hair loves some type of thing that's going to help keep it together. And while you add that, yes, it may mess it up. Truly, it can. But the whole goal while you're in protective style is that you're not damaging your hair and you're adding the moisture along as needed. Because, no lie, when you oil your scalp, you're helping your scalp out. Or people say, well, about the dry shampoo. I don't know nothing about that. I cannot lie to you. I will not lie to anybody out there. And I want you to understand that protective styles are up to you. If you do not feel like you want to do a protective style during the winter, go ahead, you have fun. But because the conditions getting the way it is, it's best for you to get in the protective style mode because just like me, just like these curls, I know that it's getting colder outside and I know that my hair actually really needs to be protected from the comments that is going under. And I'd rather it stay in its curly state within these curls and try my best to keep it like this as long as possible. That's just my goal. And that's something that I really hope that you all try. Try your own protective style always. If you want to do like cornrows, any style that you choose, do it. Have fun with it because honestly speaking, this is a learning journey because being natural does not mean, oh, tomorrow you know everything. No. That's why the protective styles also is here. So while you're protecting your hair in the protective styles you choose, whether you did it yourself, whether you went to a professional, whether you went to a kitchen beautician, don't matter to me. It just matters that you're trying your best to keep your hair kind of the healthiest as possible and giving it that time space that you need. You know what I'm saying? And also, and this is the end for Hair Porn Tuesdays. Don't you wanna? And let's see, just look at the hair just one more time. And if you don't know this already, I'm a little bit lighter. Well, I'm a little bit more lit up. I'm upgrading a little bit. It just came, so I was like, let me try it. And I know tomorrow, I was like, I gotta get it for Tuesday. Just gotta get it Tuesday. And all week long, I'm going to be starting UV reviews as soon as possible. My reviews for Tejan products will start. I would say give me a few days and I will start my Tejan products reviews probably Friday. So Friday and almost all next week, while I do common relief, I will be trying my best to do as much Tejan review products as possible. Catch you later with the next one, and tomorrow, beard porn, as always. Because you know areas matters. And happy holidays to you. Thank you for following me, and I'm thankful for your views. Catch you with the next one.